All right, welcome back to the More Movement Arts page. Today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to teach boxing or how to punch, okay? And there's a billion different things that we can talk about. Posture, core rotation, weighting in our feet, just all kinds of different things, okay? Stance. But the biggest thing that I have noticed as I teach and that leads to the biggest corrections in technique, okay, is simply syncing two different parts of your body together, okay? You don't want to overwhelm your client or your student and tell them, fix this, fix that, fix this, fix that, fix this, fix everything, okay? You want to talk about one part of the body correlating with the other part of the body, okay? And that simplifies things in their mind so that they're not frantically trying to think about everything at once, right? You've seen a lot of those people when they throw punches, they get very stiff, okay? They get very apprehensive, and this is mostly because they're overwhelmed. They're overwhelmed with information. They're trying to do too much. They're trying to hit too hard, okay? So eliminate all that and just say, all right, just concentrate on syncing two parts of the body together, okay? Typically, people mostly focus on their hands, so you can start with their hands, okay? So here, as my hands hits the bag, the other one touches my face, okay? It's super simple, okay? It makes it makes sure that this person is rotating their shoulders and this hand is coming back as this hand goes forward, okay? It also makes sure that their hand is protecting their face, okay? But in that, when you sync two parts of the body together, everything between my right hand and my left hand is going to be on point, okay? For the most part, okay? I can still have my shoulders here like this and not move my shoulders very much and not get very much power. But if you're syncing your hands together and this makes contact at the same time this makes contact, your rotation, everything else should be at least, if it's not moving enough, at least it's going to move integrated with the other parts, okay? And that integration is where you get your power from, okay? And once they get this down, they get the timing down with the hands touching the face at the same time as it touches the bag or it reaches its end point. Okay? I don't recommend hitting the bag too much in the beginning especially. Shadow boxing is better. I'll make another video about that. But here, I'm going to talk about syncing the contact of my hand with the contact of my rear heel in the ground. Okay, this is my lead hand. Okay, my left heel needs to make contact with the ground at the exact same time. Here, maybe a second early, but if it's, again, when this turns over and this makes contact right at the last second here, and this makes contact in the ground, everything between my hand and my foot are going to be synced together. They may not be in the best position. I might be here like this with my hips back, or I might be here with my head forward, but at least these 2 points will be together, okay? And it's very important. It brings the awareness to your student about their body and the different parts of it being integrated, okay? And again, syncing those things together, whether it be your 2 feet, right? I'm just placing down my heel as I'm putting weight in the ball of my foot when I throw my backhand, okay? Thinking about the syncing of your elbow, making contact with your core at the same time that this reaches its full length. Here, okay? There, okay? You can also sync the twisting of your hands. I talk about this pattern all the time, bipedal inversion or yin and yang, alternated yin and yang, okay? You can think about that, and when you sync this together, this motion enhances this motion, or should I say this motion enhances that motion, okay? Here, boom, boom, boom. The syncing of those 2 parts together brings everything in accordance, okay? And when everything is in accord, it is much more powerful, okay? If they're out of sync and out of timing, then there's added stress throughout the body because one part of the body is going to be moving and stretching dynamically while the other part of the body is not moving in the right place, okay? So this helps to prevent injuries. This helps to enhance technique. It helps to enhance endurance, power, everything about your martial arts technique that needs to be enhanced is enhanced by syncing these two parts of the body together, okay? One of the biggest things to think about is syncing your core to the motion of something else in your body, okay? This applies for kicks. This applies for everything that you want to do in martial arts. It comes from the core, okay? The core has to move. The core has to, this is your power center, okay? So syncing the motion of two different parts of your body, okay? Think about, I'm going to sync my core motion with, I'm going to bring my core all the way to clockwise rotation, or counterclockwise, I should say, here at the point where this heel touches down. And then I'm going to bring it to clockwise rotation at the same time that I weight the ball of my foot, okay? And when you sync things with your core, it automatically gets more powerful, more efficient, and more balanced when you integrate your core, okay? And again, syncing them together brings your attention to two different parts, but it corrects all the parts, okay? You only have to think about two parts, okay, which is very simple and makes things easier to do. And then it's easy also to spot poor technique when that happens as well, okay? You just go through the body systematically and go through each of the points, right? When this guy makes contact, okay, you know this has to touch the face. When this makes contact, you know the core has to be completely rotated, okay? When this makes contact, that heel needs to be down. Okay? And that's going to prevent a lot of the mistakes that you have. You say, for example, somebody throwing their jab and they lift their heel up and they don't have contact, right? Well, if I have my head forward and my heel's not touching the ground, that'll fix that mistake, right? If my hand is dropping, same thing, right? If my hand drops and I'm coming here like this, one of the things I could do, sync the touching of the heel with the contact of the hand, okay? Sync the touching of the face with the contact of the hand, okay? And you're gonna be much better off, all right? Now I'm gonna release some more videos that talk about the same type of thing with kicking as well, okay? So check out my page, make sure you subscribe, send me some questions, send me whatever you wanna learn about martial arts. I don't have a ton of knowledge in Wing Chun and the Asian traditional martial arts, but if you have a striking, takedowns, submissions question, hit me up. Also send me some questions about general fitness, how to get in shape, how to become more powerful, how to get endurance. Anything you want to know. I can't answer anything you want to know and every question, okay? But I will definitely give my best. And if it has anything to do with movement, martial arts, fitness, anything like that, feel free to send me a question and I will make a video for you. Thank you.